Anyone can start, but only the focused finish. Most people quit right before the door opens. They stop digging one strike before they hit gold. Yet, every winner you admire has one thing in common. They refuse to quit when it was hardest to continue. Today I will show you why winners don't quit and how you can carry that finisher's grace into every area of your life. I'm Dr. Iyke Nwambie, and this is Advancement Keys, where faith meets focus and wisdom fuels advancement. We are in the Finisher's Mindset series, and this episode will shift how you see quitting, not as a sign of wisdom, but often as an interruption to destiny. Because sometimes the greatest miracle isn't the breakthrough, it is the decision to keep going until breakthrough comes. Here is the problem. We live in a generation that celebrates starters, not finishers. People love beginnings, new jobs, new visions, new energy, but few love the middle. Few love the middle, where battles, boredom, and doubts live. Yet it's in that middle where your crown is actually formed. It's in that middle place that a crown is formed. The Apostle Paul said in Galatians 6:9, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not faint." The finish line doesn't demand perfection, it just demands persistence. Now, let me tell you a story. Years ago, while creating my first advanced daily devotional, there were nights I nearly gave up. The workload was huge. Look at the book, this devotional. The workload, can you see that? The workload was huge. Writing, editing, formatting, publishing. I thought, maybe this was a mistake. But one night in prayer, I heard in my spirit, "Iyke, you don't stop when you are tired, you stop when you are done." That word gave me fresh energy. Today, that devotional has touched lives across nations, all because I decided to finish what I started. The difference between frustration and fruitfulness is one more day of faithfulness. All right, why am I telling you this? Maybe you are watching this right now and you've been tempted to give up on your dream, your business, your studies, or even your prayer life. And I'm saying to you, don't. Please don't. Because quitting doesn't just stop progress, it resets the process. The enemy doesn't need to defeat you, he just needs to distract you long enough for you to stop. But today, you'll learn the 3 advancement keys that help every winner finish what God started in them. Are you ready? All right, so let's break this down into 3 powerful advancement keys that explain why winners don't quit. They commit instead. Number 1 advancement key: winners remember the why behind the work. When a runner forgets why they started, every step feels heavier. But when they focus on the finish line, even pain becomes purpose. In the Bible, we read the story of Nehemiah. Nehemiah faced mockery, sabotage, and exhaustion while rebuilding the wall. But when they were going to distract him, he said, "I am doing a great work and I cannot come down." That is what remembering your why sounds like. It silences every distraction. John Maxwell, the venerable leadership teacher, said, "The secret of success is determined by daily decisions." Winners wake up and decide again and again why this work matters. Why does your work matter? You ask yourself. Every time you are tempted to quit, ask yourself, why did I start? That question will resurrect your commitment. Yes, it will. Here it is. Remembering your why keeps your vision alive. But next, you need endurance to keep your spirit strong when results are delayed. Advancement key number 2. Winners embrace the weight of waiting. They embrace the weight of waiting. An archer must pull the bow backward before the arrow flies forward. The pullback is not punishment, it is preparation. Joseph spent years in prison before standing in Pharaoh's palace. The waiting didn't waste him, it worked him. It built wisdom, humility, and stewardship. Nelson Mandela, for example, waited 27 years in confinement, yet he emerged not bitter but better. He learned patience in private before he led a nation in public. The seasons that stretch you are the same ones that strengthen you. Delay isn't denial, my friend. It is divine development. So you've remembered your why and learned to wait with wisdom. But there is one more thing, the most important one, that separates finishers from quitters. Advancement key number 3. See quitting as too expensive. It is too expensive. A builder who abandons a house halfway loses all his investment, time, energy, and credibility. So quitting costs more than continuing. Jesus said, "No one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom." That means heaven invests in your endurance. In one of my early advanced coaching sessions, a participant told me, "Dr. Iyke, I almost dropped out of your program, but your teaching on resilience kept me going." Here it is. Months later, her testimony became the highlight of the course launch. That is what happens when you refuse to pay the price of quitting. You collect the reward of finishing. Winners calculate the cost of quitting and realize staying faithful is always cheaper, my friend. Yes. So champions, hear this. Winners don't quit because they understand one thing. Every crown sits on the head of consistency, on the head of consistency. So you are too close to stop now. If you started it in faith, finish it with focus. As Paul said, "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith." 2 Timothy 4:7. So, my friend, subscribe to Advancement Keys with Dr. Iyke today for more episodes in the Finishers Mindset series. And if you're ready to develop the Finishers Focus and end the year with divine momentum, join my 8-week Advance Your Life coaching program or get on the wait list for Advanced Circle, which is our monthly membership, all right, where finishers are formed and destinies are sharpened. One more time, I'm Dr. Iyke Nwambie, your advancement coach, and I came to remind you that you were not built to quit. You were born to finish. So keep advancing. God bless you.